The Interstellar Academy buzzed with rumors about the new student. The Academy, known for educating the most gifted young minds from across the galaxy, was about to welcome its first-ever human. Word spread like wildfire through the corridors, where species of all kinds, from the crystalline Eldraxis to the towering Gragthar, speculated on what the human would be like. Humans, after all, were Deathworlders, species that thrived on planets classified as some of the most hostile in the galaxy. Earth was infamous for its harsh environments, extreme weather patterns, and resilient, dangerous fauna. Many of the students were curious, but some were wary. What kind of creature could survive such a world? And why would such a being be sent to learn among them? On the first day of class, whispers followed the new arrival. His name was Alex, and unlike the towering Gragthar or the insectoid Thrill, he seemed normal. He wasn't particularly tall, nor was he armored in scales or exoskeletons. He didn't possess tentacles, wings, or telepathic abilities. He was just a human, wearing a simple uniform, carrying a bag slung over his shoulder. As Alex took his seat, a student nearby couldn't help but ask, "Is it true? Do humans really drink liquid that melts metal?" Alex raised an eyebrow, then smiled. "You mean coffee? It's just a strong drink, nothing too dangerous." The class murmured, confused. How could a Deathworlder consume something so hazardous and yet appear so relaxed? Another student chimed in. "But you come from Earth. It's a planet full of predators and deadly environments. How can you be so normal?" Alex shrugged. "I guess we just adapt. Humans are pretty good at surviving wherever we are." The instructor, an imposing figure with 3 eyes and an aura of authority, entered the room, and the chatter died down. "Class, settle down. Today's lesson involves group cooperation and problem solving. I'll be assigning each of you to teams for a special exercise." The instructor glanced at Alex. "Given that we have a human with us today, I've arranged a scenario suited to his unique talents." Alex looked around as his group formed. A mix of species, each one eyeing him cautiously. The task was clear: navigate through a simulated jungle filled with hazards. The exercise was meant to challenge teamwork, strategy, and survival skills. As the simulation began, the team quickly ran into problems. Alien plants with venomous thorns, creatures that blended into the environment, and obstacles that required agility and strength. The other students struggled to adapt, unfamiliar with such terrain. But Alex? He moved through the jungle like it was second nature. When the group reached a particularly tricky section, a river filled with carnivorous creatures, the others hesitated. The aquatic students couldn't go in. Their biology couldn't handle the toxins in the water. Alex stepped forward, tying a rope to a tree. "I'll go across. You can use this to get over once I'm on the other side." "Wait," said a reptilian student. "You can't swim in that. It's full of poison." Alex smiled and jumped into the river, swimming across with powerful strokes. To the shock of his teammates, he emerged on the other side, unharmed. He tied the rope and gestured for them to follow. As they crossed, one of the students muttered, "He's insane, or maybe that's just what humans are." Throughout the rest of the exercise, Alex's instincts and adaptability proved crucial. He showed them how to avoid dangerous plants, how to use basic tools for survival, and how to outmaneuver the simulated predators. The other students, who had initially been cautious around him, started to see the human in a different light. By the time they completed the exercise, they were exhausted, but Alex barely broke a sweat. The instructor reviewed their performance. "An impressive display, especially from our human student. It seems Earth's reputation is well earned." One of the students, still panting, looked at Alex. "How do you do it? How do humans survive places like Earth?" Alex grinned. "We don't just survive, we thrive. It's kind of our thing." The class fell into a quiet reverence. Humans, once considered fragile by appearance, were starting to be seen as something more adaptable, resilient, and undeniably dangerous in their own unassuming way. The legend of Earth's Deathworlders grew a little larger that day, and the students left the simulation with a newfound respect for their human classmate. And so, the new human in school became not just a curiosity, but an invaluable ally in a galaxy where survival meant more than just strength. It meant knowing how to thrive in the unexpected.